Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Joy. This is my fourth update on the 26 in 2026 project pan. I am working on 26 products and it is a rolling project pan. I'll share with you my goal as I give you my update on the product. Starting with the Eliana Blur Makeup Primer, this one, my goal is to fully use up. This is where I am now, and this is where I was on my third update. So this is equivalent to 8 uses, but I think I may be marking my progress incorrectly or not accurately. So that's the reason why it looks like as if I've used a lot of the product. So this one goal is to fully use up, as well as the Mary Kay Honey Glow Finisher. This one, my goal is also to fully use up, and I've used this 8 times. I did not mark where I am because I can see that I was not accurate when I was marking my use, what is left in this packaging. So I'll leave it there. I'll probably not mark my progress anymore in my next updates, but we'll see. So this one I've used 8 times. For the Eliana Blur Makeup Primer, I've used 9 times. So not 8 times. It's this one. And that's 9 uses. Then I have 2 foundation, or sorry, I just have 1 foundation, and it is this Double Lasting from Etude House. This is where I am now. So from my third update to this one, and I've used this 18 times. I actually just use very little product from here because this is full coverage. For me, this is full coverage, and I prefer to have light to medium coverage. And then for the Well Skin Sheer Sunscreen, this one I've rolled this in my previous update, and this is where I am now, but I haven't marked where I am. So I'll leave it there without any mark. We'll just see how much I'm progressing. My goal for this one is also to fully use up, but we'll see if I'll manage to fully use this up. So for this one, I've used this 10 times. I have 2 concealers here. Starting with the Maybelline Fit Me, which I've only used twice. And this is my starting point, but that's inaccurate because when I put that mark, not all of the product have actually settled down. And then for this Trestique Mini Crayon, this is what it looks like right now. I've used this 8 times. I didn't measure anymore. In my previous update, I was at 3 millimeter. I think this, whatever is left here that you can still see, is 1 millimeter. I'll now need to start using a brush to get product from here. And this one, it looks like I will be able to manage to fully use this up. Then we have the LA Girl Pro Conceal Color Corrector. For this one, I've used this 8 times. And for this one, we didn't mark where I am. Definitely will not be accurate actually, but I have reached for this. I wasn't expecting that I'll be able to actually work on this more than what I'm doing now. But in terms of fully using that up, I am doubtful that I would be able to use that up this year. And then for this one, this is the Nichido eyebrow powder, and this is what it looks like now. Let me show you this way. Okay. This one, I've expanded the pan. I've hit side pan already in my previous update, and for this update, I've also hit side pan on the other side. So I've been expanding the pan. It looks like I'm not sure actually if I'll be able to fully use this up, but I'm progressing and I've been reaching for this. This is the only eyebrow powder that I have been using this year. I've used this 30 times for this update. Next is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette Contour. So let me start with the bronzer side. This one, as you can see, I've expanded the pan slightly. I've now been heating my brush up here. I could have expanded this further, but I've been heating my brush up there. And I've used this 26 times for this update. For the highlight side, which I've transferred to this packaging for this pan into this pan, this is what it looks like. I've only used this 5 times. So I'm not sure if there's progress showing. It doesn't look like it, but I've used this 5 times. It's taking me some time actually because I haven't really been reaching for that. And then I have this Urban Decay highlighter and the shade is Sin, and this is what is left with the product. It started to break and I have these 2 bigger parts of the product. My goal is to fully use this up in my next update. So I'll be focusing on this one. I have another highlighter in the project, but I'll just be focusing on this one for the month of June. I forgot to mention that I've used this 18 times for this update. Then the rest of the product that I still want to fully use up are lip products. So there are 5 here, starting with the Maybelline Lust for Blush lip product, bullet lipstick. This one, I've used this 8 times. For Kiko Milano bullet lipstick, I've now flattened this one and would now need to start using lip brush to get product and to properly apply the product on my lips. And then I have this, for this one, I've used this 12 times. Then I have this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. I've used this 5 times. There's still product in here, but there you see, there's a big chunk there. But I am confident now that I'll be able to fully use this up. And then I have this BTLA lip gloss where you can ignore this mark because I haven't really seen this fully settling down at the bottom. I've used this 11 times for this update. And lastly, this lip liner. I have used this only twice. I actually do not like this lip liner. But I'll just continue working on it, hoping that I'll fully use this up this year. So those are the products I want to fully use up. Now the products I want to hit pan on, and they're all blushes, starting with the Milani powder blush. This is Romantic Rose. I've used this 18 times for this update. So I've used this a lot, but there's still no pan showing. I haven't really been hitting my brush at the center only. So probably that's one of the reasons why it will take a while before I hit pan on that one. And then for the Be Matte blush from City Color, I'm counting this as 3 products. I have reached for this shade more than the other 2. For this one, I've worked on this 13 times for this update. This is Fresh Melon. And then for Blackberry, I've only used twice. And lastly, Guava, I've worked on this 8 times. Now, these 6 remaining products are the products I want to use at least 26 times. And I only managed to hit goal on 1 product. And that is this one. This is the Colorgram. I now have used this 27 times. I was at 18 uses last time, and I've used this 9 times for this update. So this will now be rolled out from the project. And then the Jonte Blue lip liner, I've used this only 10 times for this update. I was at 11 uses last time. This is quite difficult to use actually. But the combination, combining these two was quite good. So I'll probably still continue working on this with this one, but we'll see. So this one, I'm now at 21 uses. 5 more uses to go. And then the Alouette face paint, this one, I had this at the very start of the project, but I haven't been reaching for this. I was already at 12 uses last time, and I only used this twice, so 14 uses. I may extend this until the end of the year before I hit 26 uses. These 3 are rolled in from my previous update. Starting with the Essence Pure Nude, this one, I've used this 14 times. And very likely will stay at that number unless I am able to use up the Urban Decay Sin faster than my projection. If I manage to use that up before June ends, then I'll be able to reach for this. For the number 7 Golden Sands bronzer, I've used this 8 times. This one actually at the center, you can tell that this has been used. It looks like I may be able to hit pan on this sooner than the blushes that I have in the project. And this Girlactic matte lip paint, I've also used this 8 times. So this one, there's no mark how much product is in there. So for this update, I only managed to hit goal on 1 product. I'll be rolling in 1 product into the project. The goal of the product will be 26 uses, and it is this mascara. It's an eyelash primer mascara. It's a steel mascara. So I would like to start using mascara again. A lot of my mascara I think have already dried up, but let me start with this one. So this is 26 uses. So that's my update for the 26 in 2026 project pan. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!